Hey, this is Rosa, RCG Creations. How are you? I'm bringing you today how to make your own caramel with sweetened condensed milk. And from what I'm seeing in a bunch of stuff, you can pretty much use any brand. It's totally up to you. And this is just an 14-ounce can. I got this, yeah, this is at Walmart. And what you want to do first is take a knife and cut the label off. And the reason you want to do that is because it's going to soak in water in a crock pot for 8 hours. And that's going to cause all that paper to come apart and leave you a big mess in the crock pot afterwards. So you don't want to do that. So just put your jars in there. Let me raise this up so you can see. And you can fill it with as many jars as you want to. It's whatever your crock pot can hold. And here I've already done some. And mine held 4 jars, I believe, because you don't want to get it too snug. See, that's too snug. It won't work because you need the water to circulate in between, all the way around all the jars. You don't have to put anything on the bottom of it. So, and then you fill this all the way with water, and you want the water to be above the jars. So I went ahead because this is 8 hours, and I did mine when I was going after I went to bed. I didn't want to have to bother with it and check on it. So I went ahead and put water all the way to the very edge. And then you turn it, put your lid on. And then turn it on low. Then you go away and you leave it alone for 8 hours. Then you come back after 8 hours, take off the lid, turn it off, unplug it, and let it cool down totally on its own. Or you can get your canning tongs and take them out of the water, the boiling hot water, because be careful, it's boiling hot water, and then put them on a towel and let them naturally cool off. You want them to sit a good, at least 4 to 6 hours you want it to sit, okay? And then, so I'm going to move this out of the way. Let me put my camera down, because mine have actually been already sitting. Bear with me. Set my camera. I'm on a baby little tripod, and it's like, okay. Okay, come on. Alrighty, there we go. I'm moving them back. Okay, so now we're going to do the taste test. And you will go ahead and definitely wipe the jars, because it's got that residue from the water and all that. And you see the residue and stuff. But there you go. There's your caramel. See that? Now we're going to taste it. Very, very yummy. It's definitely like caramel you buy in a store. And these jars, I believe they were less than $1.60. I'm almost positive, at Walmart. At my local Walmart's over here in Houston, Texas. Now, once you've opened the lid, when they're sealed, they'll last for up to a year. So I'm gonna get my Goo Gone and get rid of all the sticky residue, because this is all sticky from the glue from the paper wrapping. So I'm gonna go get that, and then I am going to label the top of the jar and the side of the jar. I'm just gonna say caramel, and I'm gonna put today's date, because of all the sugar in the sweetened condensed milk will crystallize. So you definitely want to use it up before the year, but this is perfect for you to put on top of ice cream, put it in a cake, put it in brownies, put it in some cookies, eat it with some fruit. This would be great dipping in fresh apples. So that's a nice little snack. And what's nice about it is a small little size. But what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to put mine in some mason jars Label my jars. I'm only going to open one at a time because we're empty nesters and we don't have any little kids around us or young teenagers or anything. So it's just me and hubby. This will probably last us for quite some time. But I'm going to go ahead and put it in a mason jar. And if you put it in an airtight container, stick it in your fridge, it's supposed to last about 2 weeks in the refrigerator. So this is a nice size, and it's a nice way to go ahead and have caramel on hand. And the fact that you're doing it in the crock pot makes it even nicer because you're not having to sit there over the stove and do the old-fashioned way. Now, I have actually done this in the past, and I've made these, and these really last a long time, so that's a nice way to do it. Or you can also do the old-fashioned homemade from scratch. And I may do that somewhere down the line, but I don't foresee us doing that because, you know, we're really trying to cut down on our weight, so we're trying to cut down on our sugar. And I had actually bought these to make little caramel candies to give away for Christmas. This is when I originally had bought these for, because I got 12 cans because that was my intentions, but because all this COVID stuff, and we decided it would be safer for us not to attend parties and not to host parties here at our home. We just decided it would be safer for everybody and ourselves to do that. So I've got all these cans of sweetened condensed milk that I got to do something with. So I'm going to probably just end up doing some more. And I'm probably just going to go ahead and make little goodie bags and make some homemade cookies and then give them away as a gift, just because, for no reason, just as a gift. And then of course they'll all be labeled, but that way the recipient will have the can of caramel that they can do what they want with. Because pretty much everybody that we know has children, or they have teenage kids, or young adults living in their home, so that will definitely be used and won't be wasted. But anyway, that was our Did You Know series that I'm having now, and it's a quick little tidbit. Thank you so much for watching. You have a great day, and we catch you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hey, I'm back. I wanted to show you. This is what the can looks like. And as you can see, bear with me, I'm trying to stay away from the front of the camera there. And as you can see, it's really thick. Just like regular store-bought caramel is. It's nice and thick and gooey. Look at that. Okay, come on. Come on out. Now, it's been a good 10-15 years since I made this. So, I don't know if it gets any harder than this or not. I don't think it, from memory, I don't think it does. But I'm going to grab every last bit. Oh, another thing this will be good on is bananas. Some fresh bananas. And you know, we don't want to waste anything, so I have to lick the spoon. It's rich. It's creamy. And I licked the spoon. And I did good. I didn't get anything over on the other seal. Let me grab a towel because I did get some on the top ring. And because this is caramel, I'm not going to be using the vinegar and water, which you can vacuum, you can actually pressure can this. Excuse me, not pressure can, water bath this in your water bath canner. Or you could even put it in your pressure cooker. I believe so. Don't quote me on that for sure yet. I will edit this and post if we can do that, because my notebook is in another room. But anyway, so I'll clean that. I'm just using water. And then I'm putting one of my plastic resealable containers, because this is going to go in the fridge. And then I'm just going to put a label. I don't like to write Sharpies on here because it's sometimes hard to get the ink off with my alcohol. So I just stick a disposable label that washes away in water. Label this, date it. That'll be my caramel that we'll use this week. And that'll give us a little bit of this, that'll help crave this any sweet tooth we may have. But there you go. There's your caramel. There's the jar, and then that's what it looks like. And I'm sorry, I'm out of focus here. So that is what that is. Let me move this over. Here's the jar. There's an empty can. That's one that came out. And that's the original product. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and share. And we thank you so much, and ring the bell, so that way you'll get a notice of when my next video comes up. I'm trying to post videos every 2 days. Thank you. Have a great one. Bye-bye.